incitement. Do the remarks by the former Deputy President, are they tantamount to incitement? Because that's what everyone is saying.
I've told you, Fred, every time we come here that, you can take everybody or anybody to court for that matter, but will you succeed? That's a whole lot of different theses. So I don't think whatever Rigathi Gachagua said will amount to incitement of a criminal nature. Self-expressions, free speech are issues that are protected strongly by the Constitution. So he said two things. Why are you focusing on the second one? He talked about possibility of interfering with elections. And then he said violence. So why are you avoiding the first part? You see, the first part is discussing about there should be no interference with the elections. So are you going to arrest him because you are going to interfere with elections, or because he said you might interfere with elections? So I think it's important for Kenya Kwanza to come out clearly and say they intend to hold a free and fair elections. Yeah. What the public is saying is that even if you appoint William Ruto family to be the chairperson of the IEBC, that the country will still not vote for William Ruto. You see, this sounds like a hate statement, but it is not. It is just expression, self-expression. When people say Ruto must go, you can use that as an incitement remark. It is not. It is free speech and, self-expression.
Same as one term?
Of course, also when they say one term, by the way, there are people, there is a bad, a wrong way of holding on to government, and you assume the government is yours. Government belongs to the people of Kenya. So if they say you must go, or they say that it's one term, it is not an affront to the government. No, it is the individual they do not want to see there.
Let's get it clear from you, Achilles. So saying Ruto must go, saying one term, not tantamount to incitement.
It is not. Okay. I mean, it is not. If you go to the courts, you will be told it is not tantamount to incitement. Now, I want to remind you, Rigathi Gachagua actually repeated the words of Baba. In the past, Baba has repeatedly said that if you steal these elections, we will make this country ungovernable. What is that? Mm-hmm. And then he says that...
that is a direct threat.
Well, he has said it, isn't it? My point is, was he arrested? No. I mean, of course, Baba, yes, has his own person, the way he is. But even though, has he not set standards on how Kenyans should speak? Mm-hmm. Is he not among the people who have fought for freedom of speech in this country, removing Section 2A of the previous constitution? So you can't, even if you arrest Rigathi Gachagua, that actually is fine. And as I mentioned the other day, we will be very happy to rally behind him, to go to court, to try to understand why that remark is illegal or unlawful. No, it's not incitement. Mm-hmm. And also, Baba has said before, we will get a 1 million march to State House. You remember that kind of statement. And the youth emulated him in 2024. And you could see what happened. You see, the difference between Baba's statements and what he has taught his children, quote unquote, is that they will actually implement whatever Baba says. These young people are willing to implement. Now, just a while ago, you have played Makaure's clip, and you can see what Makaure is saying. He said, if we don't get police punished for that injustice they did to us, then he has made a very, very serious statement. So are you going, and Mheshimiwa here said, are you going to start putting people in jail every morning, every evening for what they say? So I think the onus is on Kenya Kwanza to go back to the drawing table and promise Kenyans that for sure we will not interfere with the elections. Mm-hmm. In fact, Ruto should be, as his opening remarks, he should say, I know you're calling me Kasongo, you called me, I must go home, you're telling me this. I want to promise you that I will not be interfering with the elections in 2027. If you send me home, I will go. That will bring cooling peace to the country. I mean, but the way they are talking, you see people coming on air, the close allies of William Ruto, the way they are talking to Kenyans, they are expressing bitterness, and you keep wondering why. Because the mood of the people is that they should have a change of leadership at State House. And by the way, I don't see why anybody should be so bitter about this. Mm-hmm. You can leave State House, probably later you can come back, who knows? I mean, Trump lost, he has come back. So let people not feel that they are in jail or imprisoned into your, method of leadership or governance. Okay. People can say they don't want you. That's okay. That's their choice. People can say, and by the way, this is true, Fred, I don't think anybody will try to steal 2027 elections. Not with the intelligence that is available to everybody, not with the learned, very highly educated young people we have, who have understood systems more than we used to understand them previously. So nobody should panic and start saying we will arrest you. There is no need even to say we will arrest you. You should arrest him, then we go to court, and then we see what the court.
And any such action, Borakirwa, if at all they move to arrest Rigathi Gachagua, that would definitely lionize him more.